Guys, it's me, Alex Cooper. I'm back for another movie review. This time it's Friday the 13th. It is, of course, Friday, and it is Spooktacular for the month of October. So I'm going to be doing Halloween themed movies this month. I don't know how many yet. Quick heads up, I decided to go ahead and do Halloween um, 2 and 3 on October the 26th. I wanted to do a little bit earlier this year. That's not exactly what I had in mind, but that's what I got planned. Anyway, let me get to the review. Friday the 13th starts out where these bunch of counselors are basically making love, um, and outside in the water, little Jason, as a boy, drowns, and we see that somebody is coming up to one of the counselors, and he says, "Oh, we weren't doing anything." "Yeah, sure you were," and he dies, and so does the girl, obviously. And the other one gets killed also, and we don't find out until later who it is. I'll tell you who it is later. I think you should know it by now. Anyway, it starts out where basically this lady is one of the counselors of the new uh, camp that's opening up for the summer, and turns out that she needs a ride. And she shows up to this cafe, and she goes outside, and she finds this old man on a bike, and he goes, "You're all doomed, doomed." He gets on his bike, and we see him right away, which is kind of funny. Um, so she gets in. She takes this ride on this eight-wheeler truck, and then she gets dropped off somewhere, and she gets into this car, this little buggy, you might say. I don't remember the name of it exactly, but it's a little four-wheeler, you might call it. Well, no, it's not a four-wheeler, but you know what I'm talking about. She gets into it, and it turns out that that she needed a ride. So she goes out to it, out to the she almost gets to the camp, and she gets killed. Because that's the thing. That's sort of the plot. One of the prettiest girls in the movie gets killed 20 minutes. 20 minutes in the movie, which is kind of dumb if you ask me. So anyway, it turns out that the lead counselor is in this diner, having his food, and he's going to eat there for a while, and so all the other counselors start showing up, and that they have this little elaborate meeting, and I don't know. There's a few funny parts in there involving an Indian. An Indian chief, guy dressed up like an Indian chief. I don't want to get into that. Uh, you can look online for that particular scene. I'm not going to talk about that. I'm not particularly fond of that one. But anyway, it gets night, later on in the movie, and they basically decide to go ahead and play a game of a strip Monopoly or something like that, and they basically, they have their little wholesome game, and Basically, one of the ladies is down to her bra and panties, which is really nice. They stopped the game, and none of them actually got naked, which is kind of weird. I think one of the guys is shirtless. I'm not entirely sure about that. And then the rain comes, and then they have to go ahead and call it a night, and so that interfered with their wholesome game. That was really messed up, by the way. I really would love to see them finish that game. um, anyway, the lady, she goes in the bathroom, and she gets killed, by whoever is stalking them. And later on, Kevin Bacon, gets to make out and have sex in the bedroom, and he lays down, and a spear gets shoved into his throat from below him, and which is kind of cool. And he gets killed. There you go. Then another counselor gets whacked and gets killed by Jason or whoever it is that's doing it. I won't tell you who yet. But basically, it's down to basically the guy that was in the diner. He comes back to the camp, and he gets out of the car, and he sees whoever it is that's that's out there, and he gets killed, obviously. So we're down to basically one more counselor, and the lady is like really scared. I mean, I gotta wrap this up. So she goes outside, and she finds this car driving up, and it turns out that that's this old lady, Mrs. Voorhees, and she says that everything will be fine, and turns out that she's actually the killer. That's the thing. That's the thing. That's the thing about that. And she has this scene where she talks talks out loud, and she goes, "Kill her, mommy! Kill her! Kill her! No place to hide." And she goes inside of the cabin, and she makes the worst door brigade ever, cartoonish, you might say, and Jason's mother, breaks down the thing, with ease, and she, the lady, the girl, hides inside of the closet, and she easily opens up the door, and the lady basically knocks her out for a few moments, and she goes outside, and she ends up basically confronting Mrs. Voorhees, and she cuts her head off, and she's pretty happy about that, and she goes to the hospital, but because she's kind of banged up a little bit, and she talks to the police officer that's there, and she says that what about the little boy? And the police say, "What little boy?" And she says, "The little boy, Jason. And the policeman says, "We never found anybody out there." And she says, "Then he's still out there." And we come to this part, to the basic ending, where she's out there on this boat, and Jason, as like a zombie-ish type of look to him, pops out of the water and pulls her under. So that's pretty much how it ends. Anyway, Friday the 13th is a great movie.
Friday the 13th is definitely worth buying on Blu-ray.
So anyway, Friday the 13th is a great movie. I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a scary movie. It's Jason Voorhees doesn't actually show up until the sequel. That's the thing about that. If you've seen Scream, you'd know this. Um, so anyway, basically, I recommend it. It's a good movie to watch for Halloween. I think it comes on AMC around Halloween. You know, the whole thing, including Jason X and Freddy vs. Jason. But anyway, I gotta wrap this up. Friday 13th, like I said, it's a good movie. So anyway, if you like this video, go ahead and hit subscribe. Watch some more videos. Share and like. Um, Leave a comment below, and thank you for watching. Bye.